Good day, good day, good day, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress, and we're all about making progress. So I'm Rev Melissa. I use the technology of spiritual psychology, spiritual practices, and universal principles to companion people in disrupting limiting patterns of belief, limiting patterns of thinking, limiting patterns of behaving by prioritizing their mind and their heart to reveal the healing from within. This is my passion. This is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. I am an ordained interfaith minister, a licensed religious science practitioner, a certified spiritual life coach, and I am the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. It is a new thought center in New York. So if you need support, reach out to me. You can send me a DM on my social media. There it is, strolling at the bottom of the screen, and we could set up some time to talk. All right? All right, y'all. So good day, Tim. It's good to see you. Blessings upon blessings. Yes, Tim. Good day, Lindsay. It's good to see you. Good day, Linda, from the mountains of Colorado. A beautiful blanket of snow fell last night. Well, you'll just keep that snow over there. Please don't have it come over this way. Good day, Nan. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I hope all is well with everybody. Yes, yes, yes. So, yesterday's show was pre-recorded, and I so appreciate all the comments that you put in. I read them yesterday. I responded to some of them. Thank you so much for staying present with me, even though it was pre-recorded yesterday. And so we're unpacking our 3 components of non-resistance, right? We're in our second week of the series Non-Resistance because I just couldn't resist. I wanted to keep it going. Yes, another great day with me, Christopher. It's another great day with you too, love. So we're unpacking the 3 components of the law of least effort, according to Deepak Chopra. And so we unpacked the first component, which was acceptance, right? Accept what is, because that's what it is. Just accept it. Don't fight against it. Accept what is. And again, that doesn't mean that you agree. You're just accepting what is, because acceptance is a powerful position for you to be in order to make a conscious decision, make conscious choices of how you want to move. Yes? And then yesterday we unpacked the second component, which is responsibility, the ability to respond. Yes? The ability to respond. So I hope that acceptance and responsibility is resonating with you, because today we're going to unpack the last component, the third component, which is defenselessness. Defenselessness. So I'm going to read a couple of things from Deepak's book, The 7 Spiritual Laws. Can you see that? The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. One of the books that I really enjoy. It's a really quick read. Could probably read it in a day or 2. And this is what he writes. Defenselessness means that your awareness is established in defenselessness, and you have relinquished the need to convince or persuade others of your point of view. Now, this was big for me. When I read this back in the day, this was huge for me because I spent a lot of time and energy trying to convince people to see things from my perspective. In other words, I was deeply invested in being right. Deeply invested in being right. That's saying, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Back then, y'all, I wanted to be right because being right made me happy, but didn't work out so great being on that path. It was stressful and aggravating, and I was frustrated often. So, relinquish the need to convince or persuade others of your point of view. If you observe people around you, you'll see that they spend 99% of their time defending their point of view. If you just relinquish the need to defend your point of view, you will, in that relinquishment, gain access to enormous amount of energy that has previously been wasted. And I could testify to that. It is a drainer. It drains you, spending all your time on hyper alertness, defending yourself and your perspective. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. When you become defensive, blame others, and do not accept and surrender to the moment, your life meets resistance. Anytime you encounter resistance, recognize that if you force the situation, the resistance will only increase. And we know that saying, what you resist persists. Yes? You don't want to stand rigid like a tall oak tree that cracks and collapses in the storm. Instead, you want to be flexible like a reed that bends with the storm and survives. Lindsay, I'm now on page 61. So if you have the book, I'm reading from the chapter that's called The Law of Least Resistance, Least Effort, The Law of Least Effort, and I'm on page 61 now. Completely desist from defending your point of view. When you have no point to defend, you do not allow the birth of an argument. I love how he phrases that. You do not allow the birth of an argument. That means you're not in labor, right? Because to give birth, you got to be in labor. And if you spend all your time defending, believe you me, you are in labor. It is painful. It is draining your energy. You don't want to do that, right? You don't want to be birthing arguments. If you do this consistently, if you stop fighting and resisting, you will fully experience the present, which is a gift. Defending yourself is a way that we keep ourselves from being in the present moment. Because think about it, when you're defending yourself, you're grabbing all kinds of evidence, right? Evidence from 10 years ago, evidence from another person that you think is also a part of this situation. You're just grabbing things all over the place and you're not being present. Not being present. So, the last part that I'll share on page 62, you do not need to justify, simply declare your intent to yourself, and you will experience fulfillment, delight, joy, freedom, and autonomy in every moment of your life. You do not need to justify yourself to anyone. To anyone. Just think about it. We don't have to justify ourselves to spirit. to the universe, to God. We don't have to justify ourselves to God. So why do we feel the need to justify ourselves to others? What is that about? Let's know from this day forward that there is nothing to defend. Your life is your life. You are in acceptance. You are responsible for it. And there is nothing to defend about who you are. There's nothing to defend about who you are. Defending a position drains your energy. It drains your energy. Non-resistance hangs out with the energy of flexibility and non-attachment. Non-attachment is a powerful stance in the world. Non-attachment, detachment instead of defending. Detach instead of defending. Yes? Non-attachment. Non-resistance lives where? It lives in the present, right here and right now. You can ask yourself, where am I living now? Where am I? I do that often, y'all. I do. I say, okay, where am I right now? Let me go and gather myself up because I'm all the way in yesterday, or I'm all the way in July. Girl, come on back here. Where you going? I do that, y'all, to get myself back in the present. What is happening right here and right now that requires my attention? How will I respond? What am I feeling? And I acknowledge all of those things. It's important to acknowledge how we're feeling. Their feelings, information. So we're not defending our feelings either. So if you feel angry, you are you it's fine. You don't have to justify your anger. You own it. You take responsibility for the way in which it expresses itself. Yes. However, you do not need to defend any of your feelings about anything. Yes. I hope this is landing. I hope this is landing. You do not need to justify, simply declare your intent to yourself. What is my intention here right now? That's a wonderful way to bring yourself to the present moment. What is my intention right now? You're in an interaction with somebody and you could feel your heart starting to beat a little faster and you're starting to feel a little heated in your body. And this reptilian brain back here is starting to say, okay, we're about to fight. Or I'm about to get up out of here. Or I don't know what to do. I'm just frozen. Right? Take a deep breath, a sacred pause, and say to yourself, what is my intention here? And is that intention in alignment with my quality? Is my intention right here and right now with this person that is reflecting something back to me that I need to see within myself, but that's a whole nother thing, right? That's why we're in relationships, because we can't work all our stuff out all by ourselves. We need each other. We need each other. What is my intention? Yes, Nan is asking, are you saying we should not speak our point of view out loud? What I am saying is you don't need to justify it. So, yes, all of us have a perspective. You can share your perspective, but if someone else disagrees with your perspective, fine. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to defend it. They have their perspective and point of view, and you have yours. But so much time is spent. We could just look at the world of effects. So much time is spent in the division of it. Because I have a different point of view, I no longer like you. There's something wrong with you. Some of us even go as far as to say, you're evil. Now, I'm not justifying anything that anyone is doing that is not in alignment with love. Let's be clear. However, I am not going to justify myself. I am not going to waste my time to defend equality, for example, with someone who is on a different vibration than I. Let's call them a racist. I'm not going to deplete my energy, my life force, defending my point of view of love, equality, justice. That's not how I choose to use my energy. That is what I'm saying, Nan. I hope that clarifies. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Nan. Thank you, Lindsay. Yes. What is my intention? What is my intention? And I see you, Simone. Simone's intention was acts of kindness. She did 2 acts of kindness today, right? People want to defend, people want you to justify why you do acts of kindness. I was sharing with somebody the other day that one of my things for 2023 is to do at least one conscious, intentional act of kindness a week. And they asked me, why are you doing that? Ain't that a lot? Like, why are you doing that? And all I said was, because I want to. That's it. I don't have to defend it. I don't have to even explain it to you. It's okay. You don't get it? It's okay. Now, mind you, it also depends on the degree of investment that I have in this relationship. So, in some of my relationships that are really important and significant to me, we can have a conversation, a dialogue about things. But even within that, I'm not defending what I'm doing. I'm not defending my perspective, right? And that's where the intention comes in. My intention is not to convince this person to do what I'm doing. My intention is just to share, right? Just to share in a loving, open, non judgmental way. What is my intention? So, non resistance requires for us to be clear about our intention. When we're not clear about our intention and we're just out there unsupervised, that's what the girls love to say. I tell them, girls, I'm going to go to Target real quick. And where Target is, there's also a TJ Maxx. I often find myself wandering into TJ Maxx. And then I come home like 2 hours later and they're like, see, you can't go unsupervised, mommy. You need supervision. It's the same thing with resistance, the same thing with non resistance, the same thing with defending ourselves. Don't go wandering off unsupervised. Be clear about what your intention is. Yes? All right, y'all. All right. So there you have it. The three components of the law of least effort, according to Deepak Chopra: acceptance, responsibility, and defenselessness. So tomorrow, we're going to wrap up our non-resistance series. We're going to do another roll call. Yes, we're going to do another roll call. And it's all about application, right? It's all about the practice. It's all about the practice. All right. All right. So let's get into some joy news. I am excited, y'all, because today is day 2. Yes, it is. Today is day 2 of the Fee King Fit, Fine, Fabulous 10-day fitness challenge. And we got it in this morning. Yes, we did. We worked it out. We worked it out. And it's wonderful to be under the supervision of Fee King, working out with me and just loving our bodies, loving our bodies. So if you feel called to this, answer the call, say yes. Fee is keeping it open for another day, I believe. So it's not too late to join. It's not too late to join. Check out Fee King's information on social media. You can also go to her website, feeking.com. You will not regret it. All right. So we got lots happening this weekend. We have our Sunday in Praise at Rockland CSL. And our theme for February is curiosity. I want y'all to see it. I just love this little flyer I did. Let's take that off and let's take that off. There we go. Curiosity as a superpower. That is our theme for February. And this Sunday, I will be speaking about inquiring minds want to flow. Inquiring minds want to flow. You can join me. Our service is virtual this Sunday. You can go to rocklandcsl.org, click on Sunday service, and the Zoom link is there. Or you could watch the live stream on Facebook. Also at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, you can watch a recording of Living Life in Joy. We are in Black History Month, so I decided to share a Black History moment this Sunday, just honoring and recognizing a Black figure that you may not be aware of, because I was not aware of this man. So I'm sharing that on Sunday, 10:30 a.m. on New Thought Media Network, right where you're watching me now. We have our Life Visioning Board workshop coming up on February 18th. Is right around the corner, y'all. February 18th, 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. You can register now. Many of you have. Thank you so much. Go to tinyurl.com/life visioning board. It's on my social media. You can also find it on Eventbrite, and it's by Love Offering. Also, remember February 17th, right? Simone is already in there with me. February 17th is Random Acts of Kindness Day. So we are going to get it in on the 17th for Random Acts of Kindness. And Sekou told me this morning that today is National Pizza Day. But I ain't going for it. I got a frozen pizza a California pizza in the freezer. I don't think that's on my meal plan fee, right? The pizza ain't on my meal plan. I don't think so. So we're not going to do that. Honor to the National Pizza Day. Enjoy. We have our next meditation with the moon coming up on March 7th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And also in March, we're going to have a spiritual practice workshop. So a guide to creating a spiritual practice that works for you. That works for you. All right, y'all. I think that is the show for today. I hope that it was good for you because it was good for me. Practice non-resistance. Use your quality as your intention for today and every day. And I speak my intentions out loud. I write them in my journal. I speak them out loud throughout the day because, like I said, sometimes I wander off and I got to gather myself back together, bring myself right here in the present moment and say, what is my intention before I come out my face defending something that don't need my attention whatsoever. All right? All right, y'all. So I will see you tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on New Thought Media Network. Shout out to New Thought Media Network and all the programming that they do. Wonderful programming, including our very own Sekou Writes, Be Your Own Hero Show, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, y'all. So please support Sekou. We also have the wonderful, let me pull up, Lindsay show, Practicing Infinite Possibilities, tomorrow, Friday at noon. So there are so many wonderful shows on New Thought Media Network. Positivity all day long. This is the news that you want to take in every day. This is the good news. Yes? All right. Nan, you're very welcome. Peace and blessings, Tim. Peace and blessings to you all. Peace and justice, because we are living life in joy, connected to our yes.